Okay, I'll start today's lecture. So, good afternoon, all of you. I'm Kuldeep Pukare, class coordinator of your division, and I am dealing with subject that industrial and quality management. This is a very important subject. This is my information. I have completed my master's engineering in heat power engineering. Before going to start the lecture, we just think over related to the subject idea. Education is a journey. Let's enjoy it. Now, all of you are enjoying the online classes due to this corona pandemic situation. So we enjoy this online lectures, online classes. Before going to study of this particular subject, you know that particular the knowledge about the management activity. Also, little bit knowledge about the quality tools. I think some students has already done his internship in different industries. The students will be knowing that a particular how quality controls, how quality tools are used in that particular industry to making that particular brand of that particular company. Some quality tools, quality is very important issue. This is our examination scheme. End semester exam. It is a 70 marks. In same exam is 30 marks. I don't know exact in whether your exam will be in MCQ type or theoretical type. This is a examination scheme. In same assessments, there are 25 marks are there. It's our subject, two sections. In first section, they totally related to the industrial management related activities. And section second is total related to the quality management. And section first, there are 3 topics. In section second, there are also 3 topics. In section first chapter is a introduction to management and industrial functions. In that particular chapter, we will see in details management activities and how industrial functions carried out. Then planning, organizing, and staffing. And third chapter is a leading and controlling. In second section, introduction to quality. Second chapter is a total quality management and statistical control, statistical process control. This is the first chapter. In that particular first chapter, introduction to management and industrial functions. And in this chapter, we will detail see in about the nature, purpose of management, why management is necessary, system approach to management, industrial functions, different industrial functions are there, organizing, production, operation. In second chapter, we are going to detail study about the planning, organizing, and staffing. In third chapter, leading and controlling. How leading and controlling process is done. In that particular that particular chapter, we will see the human factors in management, motivation theories, Maslow theories, some written the hierarchy of that particular management system. We will see in details in this particular chapter. And fourth chapter, introduction to quality, how quality is maintained, quality control tools, techniques. In that particular chapter, we will see. And fifth chapter, that is total quality management. In that particular chapter, we will see that particular quality tools. There are different quality tools are there: check sheets, graphs, diagrams, control charts, Six Sigma. These are the international standard tools are there. We will see in details. Then last chapter is a statistical process control. And this type of particular quality in that particular production department, that particular accepting and rejecting of that particular sampling. Suppose one gear manufacturing industry is there, and there are number of gears are manufacturing, 1,000 number of pieces are there, lot is there, and you require to check that particular whether that particular 1,000 pieces batch is accept or reject. For that particular accepting or rejecting sampling is the sampling related problems we will see in details in that particular sixth chapter. This is the term work base. In our for term work, there are 6 assignments, and these are 6 assignments based on the above 6 topics, and 2 case studies related to the industry establishments. These are the textbooks: Essential of Management, Principle of Management and Administration, Statistical Quality Control, and last is a Total Quality Management. These are the reference books required to. So this is the little bit introduction about our subject. Now we will start our first chapter, that is Introduction to Management and Planning. Now we are going to study the first chapter, Introduction to Management and Planning. In this chapter, we will see in details nature and purpose of management, system approach to management, functions of management, social responsibilities, and ethics. These are the contents of that particular chapter. Before starting that particular first chapter, Introduction to Management, first question arises that what is the definition of management? Anyone? What is meant by management in general discussion? What is meant by management? Anyone from your side? Shri Sagar. In general, what is meant by management?
To manage something.
To manage something. It means that achieving something. Any other? Let it be. I will give one example, and I will, Yash Gadekar. Can you explain what is meant by management? यश गाडेकर. मिलिंद जगदाळे. What is the meaning of management? Management is the process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups efficiently accomplish the selected aims. This is the one of definition of a management. Management means, I will give one example. Suppose you are in third year mechanical engineer. In this semester there are one activity is there, that is the mini project. This mini project, it is one of the activity. What is your aim? To complete that particular mini project in within time. This is one type of a activity. To perform that particular activity, you require to some management needs to performing of that particular activity. You need exactly proper management. Proper management means what is the planning, designing, group activity. This is a group activity to performing that particular making of that particular mini project. Proper planning is necessary. Designing of that particular mini project is required. Then delegation of authority. It means that particular assigning the individual task of that particular group. Then for performing of this particular activity, it requires to maintain a good environment in particular your group. तर तुम्ही जर ग्रुप जर तुमचा जर एन्व्हायरमेंट जर ग्रुपचा जर व्यवस्थित असेल तर तुमची ऍक्टिव्हिटी काय होणार आहे, कम्प्लीट होणार आहे. अदरवाइज you can't be complete your particular, without good environment you can't be complete your activity. So this is the definition. Management is a process designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in group efficiently accomplishing the selected aims. For performing or completing of that particular mini project, it requires good environment in between you people, as well as well planning, designing of that particular project or mini project to accomplishing the selected aim within time. Within time मध्ये तुम्हाला project complete करायचा आहे. So these are the proper management is there. If you are not completing that particular mini project in in that particular time, then the proper management is not happening in that particular in your group. So within time, it is a very, very important word. So see, let's see the different management definitions given by the particular world-based prominent writers. First is F.W. Taylor. He said that management is the art of knowing what you want to do and then seeing that is done in the best and cheapest way. It's same. Take one that particular example. You see that particular earlier example, that is the performing that particular mini project group. So these group leaders is required to complete that particular given task, that mini project in within time as well as in cheapest way. Cheapest way is a very important word because every organization aim is that to achieve the particular brand name as well as only profit is that particular aim of that particular industry. If you are manufacturer of that your product project and costly, then you will get no, you will be hello sir. Ha. Okay. Sorry. Then second definition is to manage is the forecast and to plan, organize, to command, coordinate, and control. To performing that particular activity, it requires proper coordination and controlling. The third definition is management is the coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling in order to attain stated objectives. These are the different definitions of the management. This is the nature and purpose of management. Some characteristics of the management. Management is a organized activities. It means, whatever the activities are there, it is a organized activity. Then management is a purposeful activity for performing that particular project, mini project. It is a purposefully you are making. So that particular management is a purposeful activity. It involves efforts of group. Without your team members, you can't be perform that particular project. Management involves getting things done through others. For others, employee or other friends, friend circles, colleagues, ideas are very important. It works as catalyst. It is a decision making process. Without decision making, you can't be perform the particular activity. It coordinates all activities and various resources. It is universal in nature. It is a integrating process. So these are the management nature, management characteristics. What is the function of management? Functions of management. See, this is a particular picture of that particular management board of studies. Particular meeting is there. So, what are the functions of management? Management functions क्या है? Performing the particular activity. That particular you take what particular example, that earlier example, to perform your mini project in within time. To performing or setting of that particular aim is to your aim is to complete the mini project in time. This is your aim. From starting point to end of that particular activity. It means that completing of that particular project from starting point, design point to end of that particular completion of your target. Sorry, wait. Sorry for interruption. Yeah. To perform to particular object activity from starting point of view, starting point to end of that particular activity. There are some management functions. What are the management functions? To completing of that particular task, you require some management functions. These functions are planning, directing, stopping, and directing, controlling. These are the process. Without this process, you can't be complete the project. It means that planning means proper planning of that particular your objective, stated aim, that particular how to complete our project. Then planning, organizing, delegation of authority. Organizing means delegation of authority. You can see in next view. These are the management functions. There are two types of management functions, that is managerial functions and operative type functions. In management function, there are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling actions will be done. And in operational functions, that production, marketing, purchasing, financing, and personal level. Above these are five functions. These are the higher authority level, top level management functions are there. And operational functions, production, marketing, purchasing, financing, and personal. These are the bottom level functions, because this planning, organizing, and the recruiting of the staff, directing, and controlling, these are the top level management issues are there. And these are below that operational functions, that production, marketing, purchasing, financing. These are the bottom level management functions. According to the leader Gulick, he has suggested some keywords or shortcut of that particular management function. That is a PODSCORB. It means P means planning, O means organizing, D means directing, S means staffing, CO means coordinating, R means reporting, B means budgeting. These are the short forms of that particular management functions. We will see in one by one. This is the management process. Planning, directing, organizing, staffing, and controlling. Through this interconnecting of this total 5 management functions, you can achieve your stated aim. We will see one by one what is meant by planning. See, first point is first management function is a planning. Planning means forecasting, decision making, strategy formulation, policy making, programming, scheduling, budgeting, problem solving, innovation, investigation, and research. Different activities require different type of planning. Suppose you are in mechanical engineering students, So you need to perform, suppose manufacturing of that particular one a small project. That is your aim. Then for your purposeful activities, planning is very different type of planning is there. Suppose CSE students is there, then his task is different. For that particular completing of that particular task, different type of planning is necessary. Suppose you take one example of the to starting of that one new engineering college. This is my final aim is there. Then for establishing a new engineering college, that time planning is different. It means different activities require different type of planning. For that particular achieving that particular selected aim or goals, you require right people, right skills, right time, right plan, and right cost. These are the proper planning is there. Without this planning, you cannot be start your work. Without planning, जर तुम्ही तर काम करायला गेला तर टोटली तुम्ही कोलॅप्स होताल. म्हणजे इन प्रॉपर गाईड वे तुम्हाला काय भेटणार नाही. So next function is organizing. Whatever your activities there, after planning, it requires delegation of authority. It means that which task is required to delegate that particular authority of the different people, or purchase department, or some finance department, recruitment department, HR department, production department, quality department. These are the different departments, heads of their. So you have to require to organizations maintain that making of the made on you require to make that particular organization structure. It means you take one example of our college. For performing or to smoothing of that particular online classes, principal has appointed 5 deans. Under 5 deans, 5 departments HODs there, 5 departments HODs under the 5 departmental staffs are there, department staffs under students. This is the hierarchy of that particular organization. Performing that particular task, you require to organizing that particular structure of that particular performing objective. That is functionalization, divisionalization, department, decentralization, activities, analysis, task, span of management, and task allocation. So this is the organizational structure chart. And then staffing, manpower planning, recruitment, selection, training placement, compensation, promotional, and appraisal. Same organization structure after completing of that organization structure, then staffing is necessary to select a proper person for performing proper operation purpose. Select in between आता तुमच्या क्लास मधून अख्ख्या ह्याच्यामधून फक्त एकाला कोणाला तरी क्लास कोऑर्डिनेटर बनवलं जातं किंवा क्लास सीआर वगैरे बनवलं जातं. हे कशामधून गेलं तर प्रॉपर पर्सन सिलेक्ट करणं. दिस इज द वन ऑफ द टास्क ऑफ मॅनेजमेंट. प्रॉपर प्लॅनिंग and this is depend on that particular skill of that particular person. Yes, manpower, the particular person च्या स्किल वरती ते काय येतं डिपेंड आहे. Selection process of that particular staffing is very necessary. Then directing. Proper direction is very important. Suppose you are designing of that particular one mini project. then proper direction is very, very necessary. One leader can handle the number of his colleagues like this. This is like organizational while supervision, monitoring, communication, leadership, these are the under in directing. Is controlling, fixation of standards, recording, measurements of reporting, corrective action, like this. Controlling is necessary. You take one example of in our institute for maintaining a good environment in our college in between students. Our college has given one standards of that particular made one standards to for like as a night study. This is a standards. Then some proper that correction action from if you are absent for one lecture or that particular one day, then departmental HOD takes in next day a proper controlling action, corrective action. Like this type of controlling actions will be under in that particular management functions. Next point is a social responsibilities. Management and social responsibilities. That is workers, consumers, owners of business, suppliers, and credit. What are the responsibilities of that particular management? Suppose your organization, particular organization, workers, employee, particular organizational aim. As required to pay proper fair wages, proper payment of that particular worker, then to provide the good opportunities. Means that suppose organizational climates like working in home, हे काय एखादी मोठी इंडस्ट्री आहे, टाटा मोटर्स. You take one example of Tata Motors. In Tata Motors, number of employees are there. That social responsibility of that Tata Motors to pay that particular fair wages to that particular employees. Then provide the growth opportunities. After 5 years, 10 years, growth is very, very necessary to improve. It means from foreman to supervisor, supervisor to manager, managers to general manager, like this. Then organization climate working in home, like is home type organizational climate असलं पाहिजे. जर ते क्लायमेट जर व्यवस्थित तुमचं जर वर्किंग करत असताना जर क्लायमेट जर तुमचं जर व्यवस्थित नसेल इंडस्ट्री मधला, तर स्ट्रेस क्रिएट केला जातो. स्ट्रेस क्रिएट झाला, स्ट्रेसमुळे तुमचं वर्क आउटपुट कमी येते. Already you visited that NPCIL. In that particular one restricted area was there in एक restricted area होता आतल्या साईडला, जिथं सगळ्यात पीसफुल म्हणजे एकदम शांतीचं वातावरण होतं. त्यामध्ये जे वर्कर्स होते त्यांचं क्लायमेट त्यांचं जर व्यवस्थित जर नसेल तर त्यांचं माइंडसेट काय होत असते, चेंज होईल. माइंडसेट जर चेंज झाले तर ते ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये व्यवस्थित काम करू शकत नाही. फॉर दॅट पर्पज organization it requires to maintain that particular climate like as a home climate. Then consumers should be charged fair and responsible reasonable price. You are manufacturing different parts or products, or maybe some consumable product may be also there. Then you it is very necessary to you have to open that particular काय म्हणतात त्याला, तुम्ही काहीतरी मॅन्युफॅक्चर करताय, हे जर तुम्हाला कस्टमरला जर रिझनेबल प्राइस मध्ये जर तुम्ही अवेलेबल करून देत नसाल तर कस्टमर्स ते तुमच्याकडून परचेस करणार नाही. सो युअर need to available that particular product in a reasonable price. Product should be easily available पाहिजे. If easily available जर नसेल तर तुमचं प्रोडक्ट कोणी परचेस करणार नाही. It is not, and also it is not harmful to health. Then it should not be misguided through false advertisement. मार्केट मध्ये डिफरंट ऍडव्हर्टाइज येतात. ऍडव्हर्टाइज किती खऱ्या असतात? फेअर अँड लवलीची ऍडव्हर्टाइज येते. फेअर अँड लवली लावल्यानंतर स्किन व्हाईट होते म्हणतात. तसं जर आपलं असतं तर आफ्रिकेमधले लोक सगळे व्हाईटच झाले असते. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ जे ऍडव्हर्टाइजमेंट आहेत आपण काय पाहिजे तर त्यातून मिसगाईड झालं पाहिजे, मिसगाईड झालं नाही पाहिजे. देन इट प्रोव्हाइड प्रॉपर सर्व्हिसेस. प्रॉपर सर्व्हिस इज व्हेरी नेसेसरी. ओनर्स ऑफ बिझनेस, इट मीन्स स्टेकहोल्डर्स टेकिंग पार्ट इन मॅनेजमेंट ऍक्टिव्हिटी. स्टेकहोल्डर्स ओनर्स बिझनेस म्हणजे एखादं बिग प्रोजेक्ट जर असेल, सपोज 5 करोड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट असेल, 5 करोड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट ज्यांच्याकडे अवेलेबल नसेल तर त्यांनी काय केलेलं असतं तर शेअर होल्डर्स काय केलेले असते, तयार केलेले असते. म्हणजे शेअर होल्डर्स कडून काय केलं जातं तर त्यांचा पण काहीतरी पर्सेंटेज असतं तुमच्या त्या ऑर्गनायझेशन ऍक्टिव्हिटी मध्ये. हे जे पर्सेंटेज आहे त्यांचे जे त्यांना जे प्रॉपर मॅनेजमेंटच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटी मध्ये त्यांना डिसिजन घेण्यासाठी वगैरे त्यांना इन्व्हॉल्व केलं पाहिजे. तर त्यांना जर इन्व्हॉल्व केलं नाही तर ते त्यांचं जे शेअर आहे ते परत रिटर्न मागतील. सो दॅट फॉर दॅट पर्टिक्युलर रिझन यू रिक्वायर टू टेक इन द पार्ट इन मॅनेजमेंट ऍक्टिव्हिटीज फॉर द स्टेकहोल्डर्स. देन suppliers and creditors. The supply of raw material within time. If raw material is not arrival that particular in industry within time, then all process will be stopped. So it requires to supply raw material within time, then maintain good relationship with management. सप्लाय अँड क्रेडिटर्स म्हणजे कसं, सप्लाय आणि परचेस डिपार्टमेंट हे जे 2 डिपार्टमेंट आहेत त्यामध्ये जर रिलेशनशिप जर मेंटेन व्यवस्थित नसेल तर तुमच्या ऑर्डर्स कॅन्सल होऊ शकतात. सपोज आय एम परचेस डिपार्टमेंट हेड इन वन ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री. आय रिक्वायर्ड डिफरंट मटेरियल्स इन टनेज. टनेज मध्ये जर मटेरियल मला परचेस करायचंय तर त्याच्या कॉस्ट कसे, अमाऊंट पण कशी असणार आहे, करोडो मध्ये असणार. मग हे करोड मधल्या जर टेंडर्स किंवा ऑर्डर्स हे जर सप्लायर मध्ये आणि परचेस डिपार्टमेंट मध्ये जर रिलेशनशिप जर चांगली नसेल तर ते तुम्हाला ऑर्डर देणार नाहीत. For that purpose, to maintain the good relationship in between relationship with management. So provide accurate information to suppliers and creditors. Do the payment in time. The payment जर आपण जर नाही टाइम मध्ये देत हे करत असलो तर ते नेक्स्ट टाइम तुम्हाला प्रॉपर टाइम मध्ये रॉ मटेरियल अवेलेबल करून देणार नाही. सो दीज आर द social responsibilities of that particular management. So today we will stop here. Today we have covered functions of management. Functions. There are two types of functions are there. That is managerial function and second is operational functions. In managerial functions, there are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. And then in operational functions, production, marketing, purchasing, financing, personnel. These are under in operational functions. Managerial functions, these decisions are taking in top level management. Top level management मध्ये या गोष्टी सगळ्या काय केल्या जातात तर प्लॅन, ऑर्गनाइज, स्टाफिंग, डायरेक्टिंग and कंट्रोलिंग केलं जातं. To take one example, just like our college, आपलं कॉलेज इस्टॅब्लिश झालं त्यावेळेस काहीतरी प्लॅन केला होता. हे प्लॅन कोण केला तर मॅनेजमेंट काउन्सिल, मॅनेजमेंट बॉडी मीन्स डॉक्टर our honorable principal Dr. B. Pirunge sir. He has planned that particular our Spheric college empire of that whole that diploma college, pharmacy college like this. Then organizing, he has delegating of authority to different 4 colleges, diploma college, pharmacy college, D pharmacy college, and then our engineering college. Has the line of that particular authority for different people, like it's 4 principal, under 4 principal, again deans, under deans, again HODs, under HODs, all department staffs, like this organizing structure. Then staffing, for selecting of that particular perfect people for performing particular operation, like as our campus in charge, as particular staffing, recruiting of that particular employee to performing particular task, that is a staffing. Then directing, for performing this activity you require proper directing as well as controlling. Directing means she has given instruction to the HOD how online classes will be going on. Then HOD has made a plan. After that, he has executed. Then controlling, or performing this means that proper controlling. Very controlling आता कसं करणार की तुम्हाला आता suppose you have absent for the today's lecture, then तुमच्यावर कंट्रोलिंग कसं केलं जातं की बाय प्रॉक्टर टीचर तुम्हाला काय केलं जातं कॉल केले जातं आणि त्यानंतर करेक्टिव्ह ऍक्शन नेक्स्ट डेला तुमच्याकडे कंप्लीट केली जाते. सो these are the management functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. Then operational functions, that production, suppose manufacturing industry is there, then these operational functions are important. These production, marketing, purchasing, financing and personal level, these are the operational functions. These are the keywords. Remember that keywords: PODSCORB. Management function process to achieving something, It requires proper planning, directing, organizing, staffing, and controlling. This is one by one is there. Then social responsibilities of management, and it is workers, consumers, owners of business, suppliers and creditors, governments and societies. Sorry, one point is remaining. That government. Who's there?
बॉक्सला काय करायचंय कानात दुसरं बरोबर परफेक्ट बसते
Social responsibility provide the various facilities for development of the business. Government ची पण responsibility to facility तुम्हाला provide केलं पाहिजे. त्या फॅसिलिटीज कोणत्या आहेत तर तुम्हाला लँड अवेलेबिलिटी असेल, प्रॉपर electricity availability, water resources availability, like this. Then tax, laws and regulation, making laws for the particular employee laws, etc. To avoid things and corruptions. These are the responsibility of the government. Then it is also societal responsibilities are there, that organization should provide general facilities for the better living, maintain health environment by controlling pollution. इंडस्ट्री असेल तर त्यांना मेंटेन ठेवावं लागते की ते प्रॉपर पोल्युशन नॉर्म्स अंडर तुमचं गॅस वगैरे जे यूज करायचं ते काहीतरी त्यांना रूल्स रेग्युलेशन्स गव्हर्नमेंटने काय केलेत तर तयार केलेत आणि ते त्यांना कंपल्सरी ते पाळायचे. Management is not take the decision which will be harmful to society. सोसायटीला हार्मफुल असलेले डिसिजन मॅनेजमेंटने घ्यायचे नाही. जर तसे काय घेतलं तर it will create the particular dangers for that particular organization. जर तुम्ही जर तर ते तुमच्या ऑर्गनायझेशन साठी काय असेल ते डेंजर झोन मध्ये तुम्हाला काहीतरी रेड सिग्नल वगैरे मिळेल. फॉर दॅट यू जस्ट फॉर while taking decision, just remember that these are the if these decisions are harmful for society, you just ignore of the particular points. Then management maintains and practices. आता आपला कॉलेज वन टाइप ऑफ ऍक्टिव्हिटी आहे, तर ह्याच्यामध्ये काय तर काहीतरी पॉलिसी तयार केली आपल्या कॉलेजने. प्रॉक्टर पॉलिसी असेल किंवा तुमचं कॉलेजचं टायमिंग असेल, हे काहीतरी एक पॉलिसी आहे. ही पॉलिसी अंडर या सगळ्या गोष्टी मॅनेजमेंट कम्प्लीट करत असते. एखादा टास्क दिलेला असेल तर हे त्याच्यासाठी काहीतरी एक पॉलिसी मेंटेन करावं लागते, आणि ही मेंटेन केल्याशिवाय तुमची ऍक्टिव्हिटी कम्प्लीट होणार नाही. So today we will stop here. Tomorrow we will see the next points of the chapter first. Okay. Wait, attendance. Wait.